Hi, I'm Barry John, and no, you're not imagining things. That was me just leaving the level badly. So, I have a co-commentator. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Speedball. I'm back from deep space, so I'm a little lost. What are we doing now?
Shooting robots in the face.
Oh, good. Business as usual then.
Yep. So, welcome to level 14. We are technically, actually officially, over halfway through the game now.
Oh, are we in the outer ring planets now?
Yep, we're still in the Jupiter system, though, and... Ow.
And those guys are still bastards.
Yep. But, yep. This game is 27 plus 3 levels long, like the 3 secret levels, so... And this is level 14, so that puts us over the halfway mark. And this is me just trading shots with a, homing Hulk until he dies, because, you know... Charging into a fight like this just seems such a great idea.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There.
I forget what the turn radius is on Hulks, but it's not possible to, like, get in close and dance around him and strafe, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Not really. And that was me abusing the fact that I've played this particular level so many times that...
Oh yeah, just throwing a missile down the hallway to blow up the what's there.
The drillers that everybody knows are hanging around.
Yeah, the drillers are the ones with the Vulcans, right? I hate those guys.
Everybody hates those guys. You should see the commentary on the thread about, how everybody hates them.
Putting hit scan enemies in a video game is like the least fun ever, unless you have like something to deal with that, like regenerating health or whatnot. But even then, I mean, the homing missiles suck too, but at least there are ways of dealing with that, and the game warns you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking that there should have been a mod for the game that lets you distract homing missiles by shooting your flare. Because, that's one of the reasons you have flares in a spacecraft, or an aircraft.
Yeah, it's a very logical thing, but I think that actually comes up in Descent too, but I can't be certain off the top of my head. I mean, not early 90s, this is mid-90s game design. It's supposed to be hard.
Oh yeah, they expect you to just have no life and sink all your time into it, and they're right, but still.
Now, to be fair, not only do I have no life and I'm sinking a lot of time into this, I'm recording it so that other people don't have to sink a lot of time into this.
Yeah. Wow, I like the texture on these walls. They look crusty, almost like bark.
Yeah, sandstone more like.
Yeah, sandstone. Obviously, there's not terrain like this on Jupiter because it's a gas giant, but are we on one of Jupiter's moons?
Yes.
Okay.
And... Oh, hey, free cloaking device.
And death by cloaked driller. Jeez.
Oh, nope, the driller wasn't cloaked. It just knew I was there.
Ah. Live by the cloak, you die by the cloak.
Yeah. I do like the background music in this particular level. I mean, each of the regions has its own unique background music, and I'm liking this one.
It's really good.
Alright, I hear the screaming of the driller, and... Come on. Oh, son of a... Got it.
Surrounded in a pile of our own upgrades.
Yeah. Come on, where... Yeah, and the said pile of upgrades is blocking our line of sight.
Kessler syndrome? What's that?
Oh crap! I missed the cloaking device! I missed the cloaking device! Crap!
Wait, if you die when you have cloaking on, you drop your own power up for it?
Yes.
Interesting.
I do apologize if anybody hears a loud noise in my background. My new apartment building is 3 blocks from a railroad crossing.
I can't hear it over the amazing tunes of the soundtrack here.
Oh, no arguments there. And that's all cleared out. My cloaking device is expired. Good timing.
One of the moons, yeah, Jupiter has a lot of moons. One of them, I think, is like particularly inhospitable.
Io.
Io, yes.
We've been there already.
Oh, good, yeah. Yeah, it's just full of exploding volcanoes and things that would kill you in 1 second, even if you had power armor in real life.
Not gonna argue with that.
Yeah, and so whenever it's represented in video games, it's a bad place. Like, contemporary to this game, System Shock 2, the option to have your character gain 2 endurance points is heavyweight training on Io, which is extremely deadly.
Yeah. Oh man, you've heard that the System Shock 3 is in development, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, hey, think about it. Homeworld got a... Oh, sorry, Invisible Guy's here. Homeworld got the remaster. Descent's had some successors from the same development company. System Shock is coming back. Are we in a golden age of good games coming back and being good?
Possibly. I mean, there was also the Tomb Raider reboot.
Yeah, I have no idea who's going to LP that. I mean, who'd want to LP those games?
As far as spiritual successors to System Shock, Prey, the new Prey, not the old Prey, was very good.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my stats here. 25 energy, 9 shields left.
And 18 concussion missiles. Which one will be the one that we blow ourselves up with?
I vote with none of the above. Actually, no, correction. I vote with blind snipe the driller with a concussion missile after avoiding its shot.
Yeah. Not as bad as the time I point blanked a nuke.
Never mind.
Into a wall.
What?
Just rounded a corner and...
Wait, point blank to nuke? Which game was that?
I want to say it was one of the Fallouts where you have the mini nuke launcher.
Oh, the little boy? Was that number 3 or 4?
Batman. 3 and 4 had it. And New Vegas.
Okay.
They also had conventional missile launchers in there as well, which were less likely to kill yourself with.
Oh, what's the fun in that?
Of course, 4 also had a rare perk that you can only find by finding magazines and there's 5 of them total in the game. Each one gives you a 1% chance of taking no damage. And there are crazy super mutants who hold a mini nuke in their hands and run at you and blow themselves up and try to kill you with it. And one time that happened, and I survived with no damage thanks to that perk. 1% chance of taking no damage, and it kicks in when I get nuked.
Fair enough, but this is not a game that deals in percentage chances. This is a skill game.
It's 100% a skill game, and yeah, that lava will kill you, so you have to hug the ceiling.
Well, it won't give you damage on the immediate contact, but if you throw yourself face first into it, yeah, you've earned it.
Also, if you shoot the lava, it makes explosions, and those can hurt you as well.
Or the enemies, which is the important...
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just wondering where this guy had went, because he went out from... He's normally down in that little mini lava room, and he got away. Wait a second, wait.
Wow, this music is a lot more pulse-pounding than I remember it.
No arguments there, and I'm not going to argue with an invulnerability power-up.
Invulnerability and cloaking at the same time? That's really, really, really good.
I hear your cat. Is the cat enjoying the game?
Sorry, Speedball's space cat has been ejected from the room, so she's no longer with us.
Aww. You didn't miss much. Just me coming into the maze portion of this particular level.
Oh god, that wasn't the maze? The part we're in already?
Yep. But, to be fair, I'm not going to play this maze fair. I'm just going to... Wait, I hear people. I hear people. Stop sneaking up behind me, invisible guys.
Ah, my paint job!
Yeah. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find somebody who can do touch-up decals this far away from Earth? But this is me taking a specific path to avoid getting into a fight with a homing Hulk.
You've memorized the enemy layouts, which, again, is part of the skill of the game in these types of games for this era of gaming.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you who are wondering, this room is right below the entrance room.
Game developers like to do that a lot. Hey, we're back where we started, but it was pretty relatively new at this time period.
Yeah.
Especially with 3D maps.
Mm-hmm. Unlike, modern games where it's like, oh yeah, you've totally returned to your starting position because you went through a linear maze. And, crap, I don't like this particular fight because, oh, son of a bitch. Alright. I'm waiting now, because I'm waiting for this particular spawner to finish its spawn cycle. Because I have a mega missile and I'm going to use it. And 3,500 points from destroyed enemies.
That's, several enemies blown up all at once.
Yep.
So is this spawner finally done?
Until I re-trigger it by passing through its trigger point again. Which I will, unfortunately, because I still have to go back and get to the red door.
I wonder if the game would be better or worse if you could see the invisible trigger points for respawning enemies. Like, you can see like a laser tripwire and you can't avoid it, but if you go through the hallway, enemies will spawn. Would that make players too hesitant to go forward or not?
I can see it going either way. Like, people will go, oh, if I cross this line, there'll be more enemies, so I should prepare. Or, you know what, I'm going to have to cross this line and trigger the enemies, so charge. Now, you mentioned earlier about being able to duck and weave and dodge around a seeking or a homing Hulk enemy, right?
Yeah, I did.
Well, there's a homing Hulk down here. And I've actually drawn it up into this room where I was able to use these 4 pillars to basically duck and dodge and weave around it. And for those of you watching at home, yes, that was me using lava explosions to destroy the enemy. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Come on, use.
Yeah. It's a good thing there aren't too many enemy weapons that have a ricochet effect, aside from the one that shoots those plasma missiles.
Yeah. I mean, there is collateral damage, but,
Ooh, a rare use of the proximity mine.
yeah, but it's not a good spot for them because I apparently... Oh, son of a bit! Get away from here.
Yeah, you didn't get him quite over the hole.
Mm-hmm. But, hey, I've still got 6 more, so why not give it a try?
They look like delicious raspberries with spikes.
But real raspberries have spikes too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so instead I'm just going to leave a couple of there. Because, honestly, you see hidden doors that haven't opened like that. You know there's a trap behind them.
we must be pretty confident that we're going to get out of here if we're taking on hostages now.
Oh, I am pretty confident. But I'm just also debating, do I want to go down there or not? Because, okay, I actually don't really go down there in this video because, honestly, it's just a bad run.
Oh! Just have a murder hole there where they can shoot missiles into the hostage room.
Yep. But no, I was saying, down to the left here... Oh, that's what I was expecting.
Ow!
Yeah.
Now that's just mean.
Yeah, these guys snuck up from behind, and it's just annoying, but down those hallways to the left there is just basically an energy recharge and a whole bunch of enemies, but not worth it for me to fight, so I don't.
Those 3 shields down there are so tempting, but what's the catch?
Crossfire.
Ah, that's the catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missile crossfire. Now, part of me is thinking, okay, there's got to be a trick to this. They're offering me a free Mega Missile, 2 Smart Missiles, and the red key. Oh, wait. I'm full on Smart Missiles.
Better use one.
Alright, nothing in hidden doors, and we all know how this is going to work out.
Oh, yeah.
Concussion.
Ow.
Yep. But I'm not about to argue with a free second Mega Missile.
Wow, 1 for 1. That's really nice. Kinda, yeah, the developers keep pulling these mean tricks with enemies ambushing you out of everywhere. People complained about this when it happened in Doom 3, you know, they called it the Monster Closet. But here it's a feature, so I can't really complain about it. It's just, you have to be on your toes at all times.
And have lots of practice playing the game.
Oh, yeah.
But it's time to head for the red door, and that means this enemy spawner starts up again.
How viable is it to just leave enemies behind? Because I know they pursue you, but
In this,
how far?
typically they'll stay, they won't pass through doors. Like the really persistent enemies don't show up until, you know, the next game. But I mean, yeah, if you don't need to go back, it's quite a viable tactic to just, you know, cut and run. But unfortunately, you don't get the points for destroying them when the reactor on the level goes up. Red door, exit is now behind me.
Oh, he's just shooting blind.
Yep, because he saw where I fired from, so...
Ah.
And yes, there are 4 homing hulks hiding out back there.
Well, yeah, there's a good reason for using a Mega Missile, or Smart Missile, or both.
Yeah. Oh, bad angle. Better angle.
You know what the reactors remind me of? System Shock 1 had generators almost exactly like that you had to blow up to weaken Shodan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they shot at you, but they looked almost exactly the same.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, this was developed around the same time, and, you know, 3D models and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that was level 14. Oh, and an invisible guy on the way out.
Oh, right in the way.
Yep. But, quick little save before I leave, and I am out of here.
Alright, see you in the next one,
Yep,
folks.
see you next time, and try not to get too lost.